Welcome back, everybody. Here's something that might make you want to revisit that whole First Amendment thing. Here's Trtan back time.
Yeah.
If I could turn back time.
You're going all constitutional on me. All
The
right,
First
okay.
Amendment thing.
Yeah, all right, here we go. November 22nd, 1928, Maurice Ravel's masterpiece Bolero premieres at the Paris Opera. Originally composed as a ballet, commissioned by Russian actress and dancer Ida Rubinstein. It's Ravel's most famous musical composition. The 1979 movie 10, starring Bo Derek, if you remember that, featured Bolero and resulted in large sales for the piece. It was still under copyright and generated an estimated $1 million in royalties and briefly made Ravel the best-selling classical composer 40 years after his death.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes on a long time. Oh, there he is. Happy birthday to Jacob Cohen, better known as Rodney Dangerfield. Born November 22nd, 1921. Grammy-winning comedian. Caddyshack. He was in Caddyshack in 80.
Loved that.
Yeah,
Oh.
No Respect, the comedy album he won a Grammy for in 1980. Here's a couple of his jokes. Last week, my house was on fire. My wife told the kids, be quiet, you'll wake up Daddy. Yeah, that was good. Probably his voice would have been better. He sounded like Sheldon Leonard. And the other one was, I was ugly, very ugly. When I was born, the doctor slapped my mother. So, Rodney Dangerfield.
He was one of a kind.
Yeah. November 23rd, 1992, IBM introduces the Angler at the Comdex trade show. It combined a mobile phone and PDA, allowing users to make and receive calls, faxes, emails, and pages. It also had a calendar, address book, notepad, maps, stocks, and news. Now, this is considered the first smartphone. It was made available to the public about 2 years later as the Simon Personal Communicator. Happy birthday to Franklin Pierce, born November 23rd, 1804. 14th President of the United States from 1853 to 1857. November 24th, 1894, Joseph Glidden patents his first barbed wire, changing ranching and made him one of the wealthiest men in the United States for barbed wire. Happy birthday to Pete Best, born November 24th, 1941, English musician, and he was the early drummer for the Beatles from 1960 to 62, sometimes referred to as the fifth Beatle. He toured with the Beatles in their formative years, only to be fired when the band started to take off. He was replaced by Ringo in 1962, very popular with the fans who were originally very unhappy after he was removed from the group. That's getting this close. November 25th, 3978, so I guess that's not really the past.
I guess not.
Yeah, the astronauts land on a mysterious planet ruled by apes. The calendar on their spacecraft, as seen in the movie, read November 25th, 3978, the 1968 movie Planet of the Apes. Happy birthday to Frank J. Fiddler Corridan. Born November 25th, 1880, American baseball pitcher. He's credited with inventing the spitball in 1904. Yeah.
Great job,
Yeah, he
buddy.
claimed to have discovered the idea when he noticed a ball which had landed in a puddle and was wet on one side, had an unexpected flight when he threw it. All right. November 26th, 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter and Lord Carnarvon.
Close enough.
Carnarvon. Yeah, he looked into King Tutankhamun. I can't even say anything.
Let's go with King Tut. It's not that hard.
Tutankhamun's tomb. King Tut, yeah. For the first time. Lord Carnarvon, who financed the excavation, died 5 months later due to an infected mosquito bite, leading many to speculate, including Sir Arthur Conan Doyle of Sherlock Holmes fame, that his death was caused by protections put in place by Tutankhamun's priests to guard the royal tomb. And a happy birthday to Robert Goulet. I like this one, okay. November 26th, 1933, American Emmy, Tony, Grammy-winning singer, actor, Broadway and Camelot as Sir Lancelot in 1960. music, if ever I would leave you, that one, if ever I would leave. Now, Elvis Presley is said to have shot his TV when he saw Goulet on it.
Really?
Dang. Yes.
Wow. Well, he kicked a hole in the cabinet in Nashville. You remember that? He had a little bit of a.
Yeah, it was still
he and
there. You
Goulet
were telling us.
didn't
Yeah.
like the competition. Okay.
Finally, this.
Oh gosh, is it joke time?
Did you hear where recently scientists got together to study the effects of alcohol on the way a person walks?
I did not.
Oh.
Enlighten me.
It was staggering.
Staggering.
That wraps it up for this edition of Trtan Back Time.
If I could turn back time.
Staggering.